Yo, what's up, guys? It is Whit here, and we are here with our first episode of our Road to Glory in NCAA 25. It is great to hear that it's the first time we've had a new college game in almost 11 years, and I am excited for it. So, we are bringing you the Road to Glory. So, let's go ahead and get started. We have four different types of recruits that we can be. Elite, which is like instant impact 5 star, go in and make a difference. Blue chip 4 stars, still going to make a difference, but not as highly profiled. And then contributor and underdog, which are both kind of that like start at the bottom, make your way up type route, which I do like the realism for that. And in this series, we are going to be trying to make it as realistic as possible. And with that being said, we are going to be a 4 star blue chip recruit. Um, what I want to do with this series is go to a school, and you'll see in a little bit, we are going to be a quarterback. I'm going to go to a school that isn't going to win a championship, and I want to go and start immediately and ball out and transfer into a school where I can come in and make an immediate impact, but as a higher profile guy, a higher overall guy, so I can be on a better team and compete for a national championship immediately coming in there. Almost, I don't know how to compare it, but like Joe Burrow coming into LSU and being like that, that's how I'm trying to be, but earlier. I want to freshman year make an impact. So with that being said, we are going to be a blue chip recruit. Okay, so as I said earlier, we are going to be a quarterback, and more specifically, an improviser style quarterback. So now here with the creation of our quarterback, obviously Austin Witt, he is going to be wearing number 2, right-handed. I actually am left-handed, not right-handed, but it's a quarterback. I don't want my first time playing this game to be with a left-handed quarterback. Okay, so now in NCAA 25, we have a lot more that we can customize with our player, specifically, with the drip and style. So, headgear, helmet, obviously, got to go with the speed flex. Um, and we are going to uh, use the speed flex bar as well. No visor as the quarterback. Maybe if we do a running back or wide receiver, or even on the defense, um, later, then we will do that. And gotta equip some eye black. You just have to. So, jersey style, we are gonna go with tight sleeves, no back plate, um, small shoulder pads. I will trust my offensive line. Hopefully, I don't get hit around too much. And that's gonna be enough with that. Now, we do gotta add some sleeves. We're gonna go team color quarter sleeves on both sides. Do that. And that should be it with that. Lower body, we are going to roll the pants up above the knees. Towel, towel, we're going to put over there by the right hand, the throwing hand. Got the hand warmer, all that. We got you look good, play good. Everyone knows look good, play good. So that's what we're at. That's what we're out here doing. Got to look good. And last but certainly not least, we got to get the shoe game going. Now I do want something with a lot of team color, which I believe the Alpha Menace Elites do have that. Now, is that what I want to go with? You know what? We're going with uh, the Adidas Side of Zeros. Those look sick. Okay, so didn't want to bore you guys too much with the creation of the quarterback, but here's what we're looking like. Austin Witt, 75 overall, and we start with 3 mental abilities. Fan favorite, which has to do with academics, which we'll take a look at in a little bit. Road dog, which has to do with your brand, the NIL deals and stuff. And then clear headed, which has to do with, leadership, being with the team. And we get to equip one more mental ability. Taking a look at them, winning time, help us in late games, be clutch quarterback. That's important. The natural, which looks like it helps us with like different types of weather, like snow games, rain games, stuff like that. Team player, which helps us play out of position. It's interesting. Field general, which will show us blitzers post snap, and then headstrong, which resists hot routes being incorrect due to stadium pulse. So that will help us out a lot with the new stadium pulse effect for away games. Now, out of these five, I am going to pick field general, so we know if we got time in the pocket or if we need to let it go. All right, so here is the creation of our quarterback, 6'3", 218. So we are going to go ahead, confirm and save, and start our road to glory. All right, now here we are talking to Miss Donna Harper. Looks like she is a local TV reporter, and these questions will actually help us narrow down our deciding factors for our college decision. So, she's a local reporter doing a story, a few questions. What's the most important to me out of these four? Like I said earlier, I want to be a starter freshman year. So, going with that. Which of these is also important to me? I think it's got to be drafted and playing professionally because at the end of the day, that is the end goal. So I'm going to go with that one. And then finally, which of these is important to you? New facilities or prestigious coaching staff? I mean, we're out here trying to progress and get better. So we are going to go with a prestigious coaching staff. And from those three questions, it will help us narrow down our college decision. Okay, so we are here at National Signing Day, about to make our college decision, the biggest part of the video right here. Now, the two factors, well, there's actually three factors that I wanted to base it off of. I wanted to base it off of projected role. I want to be a starter immediately, which looks like it's going to be these first so it goes to Purdue. So it looks like about the first, 20 teams here will be starter immediately. I also want the interest level to be high, so takes away like Air Force, Georgia Southern, Kennesaw State, and New Mexico. So it leaves us with these. I want to say that okay. So 16 teams now. We're down to 16. I do want somewhat of NIL opportunities because as much as I'm not going to be at this school for very long because like I said my plan is to transfer out. I do want some NIL opportunity. So like looking through there are some with medium but a lot with low NIL opportunities. Now, based off those three requirements for me, my final three comes down to Northwestern, Temple, and Oregon State. Now, out of those three, I need to make my decision. And looking around, Temple, as much as I know I'd play immediately, the school fits the lowest at a D plus. Well, Northwestern's also a D plus, but they're in the American. I want to showcase my talent against high level play, and in the American, I just don't think I can get that done. So Temple is officially not going to be the college I go to, and now it is between Oregon State and Northwestern. And looking through, Northwestern last year was 1-11. They have a senior quarterback who's well lower overall than I am, while Oregon State has a junior that's the same. Oregon State was a good team last year. And to have the opportunity to play in the new Big Ten with the reigning national champs in Michigan, a star-studded Ohio State team, and all the new Big Ten teams with like UCLA and USC, I can't pass up on playing in the Big Ten. So we will officially be signing with the Northwestern Wildcats. And here it is, official, committed, Austin Witt, quarterback for the Northwestern Wildcats. Okay, so now we are here in the preseason of 2024. As you can see in the top right, 76 overall, and we are QB1. Now, taking a look here, we got the preseason Heisman watch. Now, unfortunately, we're not up there in the top five, but that is okay because we will be eventually. All-American Carson Beck, arguably one of the best quarterbacks in the nation. It'll be interesting to see who has a better season between him and Shador. Quinshawn Judkins, one of the best halfbacks in the country, as well as Ollie Gordon, who obviously you see here. So, taking a look at those guys, obviously they are studs, and hopefully, one day we are like them. Now, going ahead, we do start with 4 skill points as a 4-star, so we do get to upgrade immediately. And taking a look, it looks like the three that we have the options for is IQ, accuracy, and elusiveness. And I think out of those three, I'm gonna have to go with accuracy. So that actually upgrades us all the way to a 79 overall, which is nuts. I mean, that's where you start as a 5-star. So, Northwestern really got a lot of talent there. And yeah, I think without further ado, we are going to advance into the regular season. Okay, so taking a look here, it looks like we are texting our offensive coordinator right now, and he says, you can earn coach trust by your in-game and in-practice performance, how you do in position battles, and the decisions you make. Oh, and your academic advisor should be reaching out soon to help detail that side of things. How are you feeling? Now, we're coming in here hot shot, so we are going to give a confident answer. You got to have confidence in yourself. And as you might have seen there, they did talk about academics. Now, that is another thing that they've added to this, which we will take a deeper look in the second episode. But academics and um, brand like NIL and transfer portal, like this game is so in depth, and it's going to be so cool to go through all of that in this series. Now, we do start with a bye week here, which is nice. It gives us a chance to get acclimated to the team, and then we can come out second week ready to go. So, taking a look at our weekly agenda. Now, here's where we can see all the stuff with academics, leadership, all that. So we get 6 energy points to spend along this. So, I think to start, we do need to keep above a 2 GPA to be eligible to play. So we are going to put an energy point into academics. Okay, and then another thing that's really cool that they added is the new wear and tear, which will be on for this series. So, you can't be taking too many hits because that will add wear and tear to this body. So, in here pre-week in the weekly agenda, when we are later into the season, wear and tear might become a factor, and we might have to use energy towards that rather than stuff like training and academics. So, that being said, right now we are okay, but we have 5 more energy points here. I think part of that we're going to go into training. We are trying to get better, and that did actually add some wear and tear to our body already. So I'm going to spend an energy point in that to make sure that we are fully rested. And the last 2 will go into academics. So week 1, or week 0, I guess they're calling it because it is a bye week, is done. We're not going to worry about practice right now, or maybe we will. All right, and now we are officially here in week 1. So that is going to be the end of this episode. This was just the creation and the commitment. And in the second episode, we will be playing our first official college game. We will be making our college debut against Miami, Ohio. So we will get to play in front of the home crowd. So that will be really cool. This is a new channel, guys. So if you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe and comment down what you want to see next. I might be posting some rebuilds here, so let me know if there's any teams you want to see rebuild, and also let me know if you have any suggestions for the series. And with that being said, guys, thank you for watching. That was episode 1 of The New Road to Glory.